Hey, so if you're here, you already know what Reelsteady Go is. This software has made waves in the FPV community since its inception, and it's a valuable tool for any GoPro owner to have. Well, until now. Thanks to some of the genius minds over at GitHub, we have a solution that allows us to use virtually any camera's footage in Reelsteady Go, substituting your black box gyro data in place of the gyro data usually embedded in the GoPro MP4 files. This works by ripping the data from a specific flight on your black box, then pairing it with the footage of that flight in this little piece of software that's going to write the gyro data into the MP4 file. Using this process, we can create MP4s that'll be recognized in Reelsteady Go as coming from a GoPro. Today, I'll show you how you can do this yourself with software that's already available online. Alright, let's get into it.
Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is head on over to this GitHub page and download the code, which has been compiled into an exe for easy use. You do this by clicking here and download zip. The exe is in the Windows folder. Once you've done this, there's some steps you're going to want to take to get your to get your FC ready for black box logging. So we're going to connect to our configurator. Now I'm using EmuFlight, you can use Betaflight, you can use whatever you want. Okay? These all have black box options. So you're going to want to navigate down to your black box tab and make sure it's enabled to record onboard flash. Right now we know it's possible to also record black box data with an open logger using a serial port, using one of your UARTs. I don't know how reliable that is, whether the write speeds are up to par, so we haven't tested that yet. Right now we're going to go with onboard flash and 1 kilohertz black box log rate. You can go down to 5 hertz or 500 hertz. It works, but it doesn't work as well. You're going to get some blurs, you're going to get some shakes in your footage, you know. And here's your onboard data flash chip. This will have, on most controllers, about 8 megabits of free space. You want to erase this, yours is going to be full, almost guarantee yours is going to be full. 8 megabits is actually only enough for about 5 to 6 minutes of flight time. So you only got one shot with this method. If you're running an F7 board, sometimes you got 16 megabits of free space there, so you maybe get 1 or 2 flights in. But that's as far as we can go with the hardware right now. I've got some ideas for this. I'll talk to some other people. We'll see what we can go with it. But anyway, now that you've got this erased, you're going to want to grab your quad, grab your camera, go fly a pack. Try to hit record and plug your quad in at nearly the same time, so your black box and your video recordings have similar start points. This won't be a problem if you're running like a split type camera, as it'll power when the quad powers. Alright, so when you get back, we're finally going to bring up this exe that we downloaded in the beginning. It's the file name should be gp.exe, and when we have this window up, we're going to load in the video file from the flight we just had. You know, just choose whatever file you're going for. And in order to get the black box file for the flight that we just had, we're going to go back to our configurator, back down to the black box tab, and click Activate Mass Storage Device Mode. Now what this is going to do, I'll show you, what this is going to do, it's going to create a removable disk on your computer, a flash drive, that, a flash drive, and this will contain all of your black box logs. 1, 2, 3, 4, based on either when you plugged in or when you armed. You can set black box to record on ARM in your modes tab in the modes tab of your configurator. Anyway, so you'll take the flight data from here. You'll import that file into this program. If your start video and start black box recording times are off, you can use these parameters to adjust it, bring it back in line. Here, you're going to choose the profile of the GoPro and recording mode and resolution that most fits your camera. So you have that. This is very important. You have to choose this based on what your camera's settings are. You have to get as close as you possibly can. And once you've got that selected, you're just going to click process video. It's going to take about 3 to 4 minutes, maybe 5 to 6 minutes. And when that's done, you're going to go into your DCIM folder here, and there's going to be a new file near your video file that says corrected FPS. That file you are now going to be able to run through Reelsteady. So yeah, let me just get a different card. So as you can see, I've got let's see, right here, corrected FPS. Ah, yes, in-house flight. So, you know, we're in angle mode, it's not very stable. Blah, da, blah, da, blah, da, blah. And this is after we've run that through Reelsteady. Now, this is at 500 Hertz, so you can see there's a little bit of a blurring effect here. But that's Reelsteady. Anyway, if this helped, I really, really, really would appreciate either a like or a sub or, I don't know, comment and tell me I'm a fucking idiot. I hope you enjoyed the video. Check my Insta, it's meta as fuck. Have a great day. Thanks.